Hi, Mrs. Flagger. My name is Andrea Sordo, but you could just call me Andrea. I am currently the sales representative for Dura Coffee, and I noticed that your coffee is a custom blend from Colombian Arabica beans. I was hoping we could set up a meeting about introducing the upcoming trend coffee lovers are reviewing all over the internet. Dura coffee comes from the Central American country of Honduras, and after a few short years on the market, it has skyrocketed, having the huge Starbucks having a line of their coffee made strictly with Honduran coffee beans. Harvest Market is the best grocery store in the Champaign-Urbana area, and it deserves to sell some of the best coffee. What do you say about setting up an appointment with me whenever you are available?
Mrs. Osordo, my name is Julia. Yes, we do have a custom blend of Colombian Arabica beans. We sell our coffee packaged and at our espresso bar in-house. We have been looking for a new coffee to entice our customers to come here versus Starbucks across the street and Logic's Coffee since they use Intelligentsia. Let me put you on hold and check my schedule for the next 2 weeks.
Excellent, thank you. Take your time, Julia.
Andrea, so looks like I am available sooner than expected. How does next week, Wednesday the 8th of May, sound to you?
Fantastic. I'm available as early as 8 a.m. and I have no bookings for that day. What time works best for you?
Let's do 9 a.m.
Okay, great. Let me take down your email address if that's okay, so I can send you a confirmation email to remind you for our appointment together on Wednesday, the 8th at 9 a.m. Where is the best place for me to meet you?
My office in the upstairs of Harvest Market, so I can meet you near the private dining room on the second floor if that works for you.
Okay, perfect. See you then. Hey, Julia, how are you?
Hi, Andrea. I'm great. How are you?
Nice to finally meet you.
You as well.
Thank you for meeting with me today to discuss Dura coffee possibly being sold at Harvest Market.
Of course. Here at Harvest Market, we take pride in our coffee. We talk to every farmer or maker that are featured here. Is that going to be possible on your end? We ensure quality, safety, and authenticity.
The farmer, Mr. Caesar, is someone who I speak with regularly since he started Dura Coffee with a small little farm. Although his little farm has grown 1.4 hectares to 3.7, he's constantly out in the fields ensuring that agronomic management is at its best. It is located in Santa Rosita, Honduras, where it is hot and humid every day, and he truly loves what he does. So I'm sure he would definitely come to the U.S. just to meet who is selling his product.
That would be great if we got to meet him here at Harvest to get to know his story.
So tell me, Julia, are you a coffee drinker?
Yes, a big coffee drinker myself. My family and I originate from Champaign, and I was an Illini. I grew up finding all the small cafes and places around this town to get some good coffee. Although I do love Starbucks, there and Dunkin' get old sometimes. When I first started here at Harvest, we wanted to make sure that our espresso bar offered quality and gourmet espresso drinks and teas.
That is the way I grew up as well. My family and I love coffee. This is why I chose to sell Dura coffee, because of how delicious and authentic it is. My family is originally from Honduras, so when they found out that they have sell Honduran coffee in the U.S., we were ecstatic. We love Starbucks and other chain coffee shops too, but sometimes I crave a little quality latte. Julia, have you ever tried any coffee made in Honduras before?
Actually, I can't say that I have.
Great. Well, I did bring a pound of our best coffee grind straight from Mr. Caesar's hands to this container, so I hope you'll love it.
Wow, thank you, Andrea.
Please let me know what you think after a nice cup of joe tomorrow morning. Julia, of course.
Of course. I can't wait for my husband to try this as well. He's even more of a coffee aficionado than me.
That's great. Well, I hope you two enjoy this cup of coffee. So, Julia, is it okay if I ask you a few questions to get to know Harvest a little more?
Yes.
All right, my first question would definitely be, how is your morning rush in terms of customers buying coffee at your espresso bar?
I would say busy, because our customers can either take their coffee to go or go and do work upstairs or attend meetings. Our lunchtime is very busy in terms of food and at the espresso bar.
Okay. Approximately how many pounds of coffee do you say you would go through weekly?
I would guess in 1 week we go through about 10 to 15 pounds.
That's approximately what I expected as well, since you aren't the largest coffee shop and super busy. Do you believe that you have higher customer volume in the summertime or any seasonal changes in terms of your espresso bar customers?
Not seasonally. Definitely that morning rush hour and lunch rush hour is our busiest time of day. I would say also that during finals week and quarter ends, we have more customers coming in and studying or doing work upstairs, both students and working people.
Okay, great, Julia. Thank you for that feedback. So it sounds like your main concern right now is just choosing a new and more authentic coffee brand just to go with Harvest Market's goals and brand itself. Are there any other issues, concerns, or desires you have concerning your next coffee brand?
Coffee prices are increasing at least by 15 to 20 cents due to competition, new drinks like the cold brew, inflation, and other factors. Like I said before, our main concern is competition and ensuring quality. By having authentic and fresh coffee, our competitors can keep their customers. We want people who care about getting delicious products. What's better than starting off your day with a fresh cup of coffee that doesn't taste like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, or even Espresso Royale? Our customers can afford a few extra cents for their espresso drinks because they take pride in quality just as much as we do.
Well, Julia, I have great news for you. I have a bunch of articles discussing all the increase in demands for Honduran, Honduran coffee and how it is rising. Honduran coffee was actually ranked in the top 10 best places to get coffee from. I have that article right here for you. And I'm going to leave this all with you so you get to read it, and along with a selling sheet to keep for yourself to read over and look over as much time as you need. I also have an example of a flyer that you could hold up right at the espresso bar or all over campus or all over, Champaign itself. I think that would be really great to have on your opening day if we do end up, doing business together. So let me know what you think of what we talked about today and all the information I gave you. I'm sure this was a lot for you today.
This is great, yes. Thank you. I have another meeting in 5 minutes. Actually, otherwise I would love to stay and chat. I will be contacting you very shortly after I get through this paperwork and try out that coffee.
Yes, please let me know how you and your husband enjoy it. Mine is not a big coffee drinker, but he did agree that it was great. Before you go, Julia, I would like to see if we could set up our next appointment now.
I could, yes. Let me pull out my calendar on my phone. Let me see what days I have available. How about, looks like I have one next week, same time and day.
See, I do as well. My day is completely open, so we'll do the same time, 9 a.m. And would you like to meet here as well?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Okay, great. I will give you a call then later this week as just to remind you of our appointment to see how your coffee tasted and if your husband liked it. So thank you for taking the time to speak with me, and I'm excited to hear from you soon.
Of course. Thank you, Andrea. I'm very excited to show this to my team.
Hello, this is
Julia, how are you?
Great, Andrea. How are you?
I'm good as well. Thank you very much.
I had to bring some with me to work because I loved it so much, and so did my husband, John. Actually, Andrea, I was glad we were on the phone right now because I also brewed some for my team, and we all enjoyed this coffee very, very much. We wanted to let you know that it would be our pleasure for us to start an order with Mr. Caesar and get him over to Harvest to meet him.
I'm so happy that you all enjoyed the coffee too. I knew you were all going to love it. Mr. Caesar is going to be very pleased once I give him a call because he was expecting me to call him back and let him know soon. He is very eager to come to the United States and meet who is selling his prized coffee. Anyway, we can make an appointment for me to come in and start the order, or is over the phone okay with you?
Over the phone would be great. Can we order 180 pounds of coffee for the first quarter and see how that goes?
So Julia, I was also going to suggest that the range you should start with how many pounds is 170 to 190, so 180 is perfect for the next 3 months or so, so that is about a quarter. And so since you do want to do 15 pounds per week, I would say that is your range. And I will get that down, make a few phone calls, and send you a link for our confirmation. As an added bonus, we are actually going to give you guys flyers, like I did tell you, more than that just one that I gave you to put around town. We're also going to give you some Dura merchandise so that your first 50 customers that try our coffee at your Harvest Market will receive a to-go cup to use over and over again, as well as the entire Harvest Market staff. How does that sound to you?
Sounds great, Andrea. We are so excited and pleased to be doing business with you and your delicious, authentic
Of course. We know Harvest is going to flourish with this coffee in their store and espresso bar. Please be looking out for that email after this call in about an hour or so, or within the hour, and we will be in touch soon.